Amen. We don't go join them.
Thank you.
Apa yang biasa ni abi? Okay. The wife of fire.
Oh, okay, that's the one. No, what else?
Next time.
Okay, can I ask you? You wanted my understanding. So you have a reason. Yeah. You get to another one.
Are you afraid he may jump to the...
No. He's comfortable with my hand.
I have to know what to do. They are in content of court order now.
Are we?
Yes, no.
These are witness.
They are in content of court order.
These are witness. These are witness. Hello.
I know. He's there.
Well, I feel extremely bad. As you can see, the plea has been taken, and the prosecution is ready to go on. All our gadgets they are ready. All our witnesses are already in court, but we are ambushed by an application for bail, and indeed another application seeking to quash the charge this morning, which borders on the jurisdiction of the court. And the court, in its usual magnanimity, acceded to the fact that those applications need to be taken before we proceed. And what I want to tell Nigerians is that we are fully ready. And one thing that is very interesting that Nigerians should be looking out for is the fact that one of the counts suggesting that the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, is a member of IPOB, and he vehemently denied being a member of IPOB. That is very curious, and we urge Nigerians to see us through how we are going to prove all those charges against the defendants in no time to come. And those are our feelings, and we hope that all this approach will come to an end someday, because criminal trial need to be treated expeditiously so that the defendant will know his fate in one way or the other at the earliest opportunity. But all these gimmicks coming up all the time are those things that are really affecting our criminal justice system, and we are ready to battle it even through to the amendment of our respective legislations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Adding that, first of all, and adding that the prosecution has also expressed their displeasure that you are playing some gimmicks in ensuring that the trial does not commence today.
I'm elated, I'm exhilarated, I'm enthused that, like yesterday, God again was on the throne today. And God will be on the throne throughout the trial of this charge. Go and look at it. It's Lamentations 3:37. Who is it that speaketh, and it cometh to pass, if God has not commanded it? So I want to say that God has taken over possession of this case. So we know that the judiciary is unsung. It cannot be intimidated. Even under military juntas, the judiciary refused to blow muted trumpet. It is not going to do it now under a democratic setting. And the judge, the judex, has so far shown that the judiciary should be looked upon as the last hope of the common man. And today's proceedings, again, demonstrate that. After yesterday's proceedings, Ejiofor, myself, and my team of lawyers representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to work. We worked throughout the night, up to about 4 a.m. this morning. And we were able to generate a 42-page document attacking the entire 15 counts in the charge as being wordless, as being watery, as being of no moment, and as actually dying, or rather dead on arrival, as dead as dodo. We were able to generate about 34 grounds for the application. We believe that by the grace of God, by the time the judge calmly, dispassionately examines the step-by-step destruction of these counts, then, like I submitted in court, she will go to the next stage, which is to grant us our prayer through. And our prayer through is that there being no valid legal counts in the charge to defend, she should dismiss all of them and set free, that is, discharge and acquit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of any offenses. What the prosecution tried to do was to insist that because today was set down for hearing, that the trial must go on, notwithstanding the pendency of this application, which we had filed, and not also withstanding the pendency of a second application, a 26-page motion for bail. And I pointed out to the court that that was not the law. That is not the law. That the Supreme Court has held in several cases, serially, that once motions are pending before a court of law, even if the motions be frivolous or stupid, the Supreme Court actually used the word stupid or frivolous or meritorious, that the court is duty bound to look at that application, take argument, and then decide it one way or the other before the matter can proceed. And of course, our application is fundamental, it's intrinsic to this trial. And the judge agreed with us, telling the prosecution, there's no way you can tell me to start trial. What if we start trial and then the appellate court finally quashes whatever we do here? So she was right. That is the legal position. And because of that, she has determined that she will take first this application to quash the entire counts in the 15 count. And then, if there's still any case to try at all, that is when we now get to cross the bridge after getting there. So what the 16th of February has been set down for at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 16th February 16, 2022. It's just for this application alone to quash the counts in the 15-count charge and discharge and acquit Nnamdi Kanu. Because in law, you cannot put something on nothing and expect it to stay. It will collapse. I cannot imagine a house that has no foundation, it will collapse. So by the time the court hears us and takes a look at this application, she will discover that there's actually no case before her at all to waste the precious time of this honorable court. Because the court is a busy court, there are many cases on the docket, so that she can face other more important cases. This case is dead on arrival, as dead as dodo. Dodo was a bird that existed in the southern part of Africa. Like the dinosaur, it is now extinct. It can never come back. So when something is as dead as dodo, like this case, it means that the case is dead on arrival and is buried and cannot, like an apparition, rise up from the grave.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.